Hey guys, Kevin here. You're with the Modern Creatures and welcome to another video. If you'd remember, we were recently on a live stream with other members of the TechMob for the launch of the ZenBook Duo 14 and ZenBook 13 OLED here in the country. Well, we have it right here and we're ready to give you our thoughts on this laptop. Although if you've seen our reviews on the ZenBook 13 and ZenBook 14, there are a lot of similarities between those models and this variant right here. And of course, one of its main differences is its OLED display. So why should you get this variant then, and who's it for? Well, it could be for you, so stick around. But before that, hit that subscribe button guys so you can see us review more stuff for you. Alright, again, as I just mentioned, there are lots of things similar with this model from other variants in ASUS's ZenBook family. One of those, of course, is its form factor. It's got the same pine gray color and muted but sleek design that easily slides in and out of its included sleeve. Being a staple in the company's aesthetic, its concentric circle design is once again seen here that positively adds subtle character to its exterior. Opening the lid and splitting its 13.9mm thin profile, we see a familiar ergo lift hinge that props the chassis up. Now again, apart from giving your hands better typing position from how the keyboard is tilted, it should also promote better airflow to cool your systems down, as well as give you clearer and louder audio from the way sound reverberates through the hollow space under. The keyboard is backlit and easy to type on even in the dark. This convenience in typing is also thanks to its edge-to-edge design that uses the entire chassis for its keyboard. So this way you don't feel too cramped up, especially when you're writing long pieces. And just below it is a trackpad with number pad 2.0 feature. We've seen this before and it's an LED illuminated numeric keypad for easier data entry. And with it, quick computations or unlocking the screen is more intuitive with a simple press on the corner. In terms of connectivity, ASUS is still proud to offer a full array of I/O ports, including two Thunderbolt 4 USB that support fast charging and 4K UHD external displays. There's also a full-size HDMI and USB 3.2 Gen 1 for your other devices. It also supports a microSD reader as an added option to transfer files to the laptop. And just like with other ZenBook models, the ZenBook 13 OLED is certified and has passed military-grade standards of stress tests to ensure durability so it can keep up with you when used even in harsh environments. By the way, holding this like so isn't heavy at all since it only clocks in at 1.14 kilograms. Really easy to bring around, especially for those who are always on the go. With a 13.3-inch OLED HDR display, this is one of the main reasons you'd want to get this model. It comes with a full HD resolution panel with up to 400 nits brightness and nano edge design, meaning you get really slim bezels for the top and sides. To add to that, the display in itself is Pantone validated for color accuracy and has a cinema-grade color gamut. So while watching movies, for example, the colors you see are exactly the colors or the vibe that the filmmaker wants you to see. During our time, the colors are indeed very lively and vibrant that watching monitor testers online has become a really sweet treat. Even playing games became a more immersive experience because of how you just enjoy looking at different content on this display with its 88% screen-to-body ratio. And while you might end up spending more time on its OLED screen, you'd be glad to know that prolonged usage is less harmful to the eyes as it passed TÜV Rheinland certification for protection against blue light. So as long as you keep a healthy schedule of your screen time, it's okay to stay for that one last match. In terms of audio performance, it sports Harman Kardon certified speakers that easily fill up a small room with really good quality. Just don't expect heavy lows and you're sure to enjoy its powerful speakers. And to complete its multimedia setup, it features an infrared webcam for video conferences. For the software side, it comes with Windows Hello, so you can opt to use facial recognition to unlock your computer in addition to typing in your code. And speaking of video conferences, the ZenBook OLED 13 comes with AI noise cancelling technology to mute unwanted noise coming from your surroundings. Now, for you to be able to enjoy great detail and color while running games or editing videos, you'll need a set of capable internals, and the ZenBook 13 OLED is backed up by just that. It comes with 11th Gen Intel Core i5 processor with Iris Xe graphics that allows you to be able to run games even though technically this is not a gaming laptop. It's also supported by 8GB of RAM that can handle light video editing as well as up to 512GB of SSD storage. I used it mainly for these two things, gaming and video editing. and with its internals working together, it was able to perform really well with minimal lags. We've tried playing Genshin Impact on it and it was able to run decently in medium settings. With a resource-intensive game like Genshin Impact, it's understandable that the ZenBook 13 OLED couldn't handle its extreme graphics settings. But thankfully, with the colors produced by its OLED panel, gaming on medium settings was still a really immersive experience. Meanwhile, for video editing, and if you're just like me, your usual workflow for color grading could be made more efficient since you're already sure about the color accuracy of your clips and you wouldn't need to preview it in different monitors just to be sure. So I might not be able to do heavy renderings of grading, but for light edits, simple color corrections are not a problem for this laptop. Additionally, navigating through its Windows 10 Home OS is still easy and intuitive on this device, especially that it has the number pad 2.0 as it easily became integrated into my operation of the laptop in day-to-day usage. And I know what some of you are wondering right now. Can the touchpad still function as a touchpad while the digital numpad is still active? The answer is yes, you can still use it as a normal touchpad, so it makes navigation and even workflow easier and faster. In terms of wireless connectivity, the ZenBook 13 OLED supports Wi-Fi 6 for faster data transfer and stable connection. Meanwhile, its My ASUS software still works well for productivity and offers easy access to apps and tools as well as easy transferring of files between your phone and the laptop. Carrying a 67 watt-hour battery pack, the ZenBook 13 OLED can easily last an entire day on a single charge, as long as you keep tasks to simple browsing and emails. Start running games and editing with its full brightness on, and of course, a significant drop in battery life is expected. For the ZenBook 13 OLED, it's almost 5.5 hours of continuous video editing with around 50% of brightness on. Still, that's longer than others in its class that we've tried. It's actually impressive since you'd normally expect shorter battery life due to its bright display, but because of its hardware configuration and software optimizations, you get above average battery life on this notebook. And as always, the Modern Creatures aims to find special features and devices that make them worth having. A creature feature, if you will. And for the ZenBook 13 OLED, it would definitely have to be its OLED display together with its capable performance. The OLED screen is just a joy to watch on and it's very immersive for streaming YouTube or Netflix videos. Its bright display also works well when under heavy light and can also reveal more detail when watching. Meanwhile, its internals make sure you're able to handle your video edits or games when all the work is over. Coming in with a price tag of $59,995 for the 8GB RAM and 512GB storage tandem, you can get your hands on a legit OLED panel with powerful internals and great battery life. Though this isn't a dedicated gaming rig, having the capability to run even the popular titles of today is already a big plus. With the ZenBook 13 OLED, ASUS was able to deliver powerful performance and true-to-life visuals in a compact body for on-the-go lifestyle. And that was our ASUS ZenBook 13 OLED review. As always, visit our website and follow us on our social media pages for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, that's it for me. I'm Kevin. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.